Hello, fellow academics, and welcome back to Gearhaven. We're, well, again in another drought. Still doing okay in terms of water, although it is not great. But our dam is coming together, which is pretty awesome. So we need to figure out what we're going to build in this episode, and I think it is time to start our bad water stuff. Bad water pumping situation. Bad water thing. Alright. It would be kind of nice to get this in here, but as you can see, we don't have a good access point in there. So I guess we'll actually create a little bit of a, well, first of all, a little bit of a storage solution up here. So let's put 2 dam pieces in there. And then if we go ahead and place one more platform up there, we should also be okay with putting our bad water pump up there. And I should not super high prioritize this yet, but yeah, still gonna do it. We also just need a ton more baby beavers. So for baby beavers, I guess these 4 things, these 4 breeding pods are keeping us afloat, but afloat is not that great. So let's plant some more, or place some more rather than planting, because, you know, not planting beavers. Where would be a good spot? I guess we have all this space here. And since we're not really making good use of it in any shape or form, I could just place our breeding pods right there. Double breeding pod here. Then we can connect this up with the path. Also gonna high prioritize this because I don't know what happened while I was gone, but I feel like high prioritizing everything is the way to go. Nah, it shouldn't be too bad, I think. Once they're done with this dam over there, and we're just lacking more builders, we should be kind of okay with moving this forward. I will actually pause 2 of our inventor huts just to get a bit more workforce up and running around for building. I will also pause our gear workshop, which is full anyways. We're a bit short in terms of planks. You guys don't need planks. So I think overall we're actually doing okay like this. I'm glad this turns off at night when no power is demanded. But other than that, yeah, having a steam engine going, maybe not the great. Our long-term plans will be to unlock the bad water discharge system facility. Bad water discharge thingy. Yep, that's the official term now. So we can actually have a constantly running bad water stream there, and then we'll probably modify this area down here to be a bit more effective in terms of having it go through a ton of different power wheels. But yeah, that's more like long-term planning. For now, they're happily building all of this, which I am okay with. No surprise there. And once this is in, we can actually build the our first bad water pump, which will open a new industry area for us. And that is ultimately the plan of our busy beavers. All right, can already unlock this, so let's do it. Need to... Not entirely what I had in mind. No, I can't place it here. It'd be on the wrong side. All right. So you are shouldn't be here. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this today. In my defense, it was a long day. Also probably why I'm talking a lot of nonsense today. Alright, here we go. Let's just be overly cautious, but if we place it like this, we will actually quite easily be able to put in our our bad water pump right there, and then everyone will be happy. I will actually keep the entrance. Oh, you know what? We're placing it here, because once we connect this up, there's a direct path down to this area, and we do have power down here, which makes this an excellent spot for an extension of our industry area. All right, let's make sure everything is already in place. Or open vacancies again. Just means not enough builders again. Don't know why we have you still running. We don't have any storage, and we're not using the treated planks. All right, maybe it is time to actually build these double platforms, but ultimately we just need a ton more beavers. Which I guess could be, actually, how expensive? 1,000. But the extract is the problem. I feel like I'm going in circles with this. Thank you for sticking with me. Centrifuge, 600 science, but more importantly 200 power. Could still ultimately place it here. Nothing wrong with that. And then 1, 2, 3. Even if we just remove the path back here, which I guess, well, where we don't need this path. Put this back in here. We have a bit more space over this way for a potential explosive factory. And with the centrifuge, where is it again? Here. We should be actually relatively easily able to connect this up. Let's make sure we're already doing this, just to be done with it. There we go. And we're out of planks. Of course we are, because, yeah, why wouldn't we be? All right. Anyways, one person in the lumber mill, which will be fine. Planks we really only need for this platform up here. Actually, what do we need for our bad water pump? No planks. Metal blocks, logs, gears, we have it all. Reminds me of the Jason Mraz song. Leave a like if you know what song I'm talking about. Right. We also need a little bit of bad water storage. I am actually just going to add this up here. So making sure that is in place as well. Can already set this to bad water. And I think we might just connect this up already. Even if they don't build it yet. Just to have everything in place. And that will still allow us to get further up with a spiral staircase. Again, spiral staircases, awesome. Very much appreciate them being here. All right, bad water pump is in, but we don't have any bad water. Maybe I just need some sleep. We could focus a little bit more on the happiness of our beavers. Let's see, 13 happiness at the moment. Wet fur is, well, not a thing yet, apparently. How... Where is... Wait, what? Where's the water going through? Huh. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's the first bridge that was here. I don't know why I completely zoned out on that. Anyways. So what was I? Oh, we wanted to talk about improvement, happiness improvement for our beavers. So that won't be an option. I was thinking we could kind of put a pathway down and have them walk through the water. So they get the wet fur perk. But yeah, not happening. We could just do the fermented soybeans, which I guess should give them a +2. Let's actually have a quick look. You need 17 to get a longer lifespan. That would be kind of nice. And 15 actually to be more productive. I like the sound of being more productive. So let's definitely get the soybeans going. But yeah, ultimately we just kind of need to get that farmhouse back up and running as well. All right, this is filling back up. That is good. We can now unpause our bad water pump. We can also pause now our steam engine, save a little bit of material. Definitely appreciate that. We still have one of our haulers running around and doing stuff. So that'll be quite nice to have. And other than that, yeah, our beavers are very, very slowly building up this dam. But overall, we're doing good. Look at that, 375 water. Which, oh, they even built that second water tank. Did not expect that, to be honest. I guess this is a slow process. We could add like additional scaffolding in the back to have them work on this in parallel a little bit faster. I don't quite know how I got them to build this. Oh, they just walked over here. Never mind. But yeah, things are coming along nonetheless. All right, this is not connected. Of course it's not connected. Why would it be? That would just mean I know what I'm doing. Could actually also unpause. Wait, where did the treated planks go? Do we have 10 treated planks? Oh. Alright. Wood workshop is back on, and another drought is incoming. I think we need to speed this process up. We should be fine. I mean, we could always pause this, get a little bit of flooding in. Maybe when there's like half a day left, just making sure that we top this up a little bit more. But I am very excited to see this completely filled, because then I don't need to worry about anything anymore. Another unconnected building, that makes sense. Because, yeah, no spiral staircase yet. And 7 baby beavers, that is awesome actually. Very soon we should be able to unpause a few more buildings and get our facilities back up and running. Right, I could actually pause one of the water pumps again with the added work speed, hopefully soon. We should be in a situation where 2 of these water pumpers with the 60% work speed increase should be doing the trick of, yeah, just getting it all done. Getting all the water that we need for our beavers. All right, this has also nicely filled up. I'm quite happy about that. You are full. That makes sense, I guess. So maybe it is also time to... yeah, I guess we don't need to high prioritize this area. But we can unpause on Science Hut again. Get 1 unemployed beaver. Construction lacks material. What are you actually? That's where the treated planks went. That makes sense. Can I actually put a platform on top of these? I can. Nice. Which means we would actually be able to keep the path up here and put another irrigation barrier around there. Now, that would be quite useful. Oh, look at that. This is also connected in, so we don't need to worry about this stuff anymore. And yes, it's storing planks, but yeah. Not a lot of planks going around. What I can actually do is just switch you over to logs. So we have all of our log storage there. And all of our planks can stay in this area right there. Why are you thirsty? We have so much water and so much food. And look at how much science we have. Yeah, shouldn't have started recording tonight. Bit delirious, I guess. But it is relaxing. So that is good. Close. Forgot to close you one day before. It's only 16 days, so we should actually be okay. Drought again, steam engine on. And then what we can actually do is unpause you. Pause one of the inventors again. So we have a little bit more workforce to actually build all of the stuff that needs to be built. I'm also gonna pause our wood workshop. All right, doing okay. So let's have another look, because I've already forgotten. 4,000 science, 300 gears, 200 metal blocks. I'll be okay. I do think the better call would be, as a next step, to put the centrifuge in. And then start making adult beavers right away and kind of skip the baby stage. Let's look at the centrifuge. You need 60 planks, 40 gears. You only have 10 and 30 metal blocks. Don't have quite enough for that, but I will put you in now. 600 science. Because we just need to get out of this lump where we have 6 beavers who are not doing anything. They are still consuming, but they're not contributing. I'll also unpause the gear workshop because I want to get rid of these symbols. And like I mentioned before, we're slowly going to unpause all of the rest. We actually do need to unpause the gear workshop. Side of old age, yeah. Right. Yeah, planks first. Wherever they have carried them right now. Oh, of course they're building all of this. Alright. It is a drought. Let's make sure we're getting all of this done, because once this is in, they don't need to split their focus, and these symbols are going to be gone. This is going to be a good spot, because they will be able to build across the corner at the same time. And once they do that, they can do the same here. They can actually... Once this is in, they can build those two at the same time. And I think that will ultimately be much more productive than what we're currently just waiting for them to do. Right. Adding another person into the lumber mill, just so we are getting the planks a little bit faster. The planks are still coming in okay. Need to keep an eye on the pine resin. Don't have a lot anymore, so briefly unpause you. Just getting a bit more of that. And I completely forgot if we have... But they actually have no trees that we can harvest. Coffee bushes would be nice to create. Do we have... We don't have a gatherer up here. We do have our gatherer down there. So we could relatively easily... That's a lumberjack. Where is our gatherer? There. We could actually go ahead and clear out this part, and that can become coffee bushes. So we can finally get them some coffee. I mean, gotta have some coffee if I want to be productive, no? All right. But yeah, things are definitely coming along. I'd like to see this being built. And yeah, this corner building is so much nicer. There's only 3 missing here, 4 missing there. Good, good, good. All right. Centrifuge, yeah. Not gonna happen fast. That's also okay. We can almost pause our treated plank factory again. Actually, we do have 4 treated planks. And that is the last spiral staircase. Yep. So once this is in, making sure, yep, you are highest priority. So that shouldn't take too long. Once this is in, all of that is actually connected. And we should probably plan a quicker way down to this part, which we can actually just place right here. In the long term. In the long term. We don't need to solve this right away. All right. Good. Spiral staircase is in. Why aren't you connected? Maybe you are. Maybe it's the one underneath. Yep, it is the one underneath that I had forgotten to connect. That is still the one downside of the 3D building. It's easy to lose track. Alright, still 10-day drought. I think we're actually okay in terms of water. I mean, not a great situation to be in at the moment, but doing okay. We do have 3 unemployed beavers though. So let's start the inventor hut. We're also losing out a bit on logs, so let's unpause a lumberjack up here. And ultimately we should probably also unpause our forester. All right. All of this is almost in though as well. That's kind of nice. I guess I have paused you now. Fine. Could unpause you. Actually, we need more gears and we need more metal blocks. So you two are back on. 445 power. Not bad. Guess could build another engine. Kind of don't want to build another engine. Oh, look at that. I have also built this platform. You just need more gears. That's all right. But I think otherwise everything is pretty stable. Good to see. Really good to see. Wait. All right, might need to bring in a second hauler. But yeah. Overall, still doing okay. There's a lot of droughts going on, to be honest. I kind of want to just see more bad tides. Well, at some point. Now look at that. Almost done with this corner piece. And the rest, it will take still a while. And I don't know if we're going to finish it before the next drought season, regular season is over. Like I said before, we could plan on getting up here. I think so, at least. We were to, yeah. Seems to be enough. But is it worth it? Yeah, that I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe they'll be fine. I mean, for now they're doing okay. So let's leave it at that. Overall, our wood supply is still doing okay. We do have actually planted further than you needed to. If we, if we were to remove these back here, these trees to not be replanted, we can remove this forester. So let's do that. Open up that space up here. I mean, we could fill it up with coffee bushes, ultimately. Might not be the worst thing. Could then also move our lumberjack here to a different place, a more suitable place. Did just remember to turn on the scavenger flag again, since we are producing metal blocks. There we go. Where are all the gears going? Here. Of course. Where else would they go? But yeah. Either way, we do have our bad water pump, which pretty good. If it wasn't for the drought. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna leave you right here. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.